We know that these symbols are Mayan and also Egyptian, and this is deliberate in order to show us that these aliens created both of these civilizations. And to punctuate this claim of ownership, these beings left us an unmistakable message. This symbol here looks like a stair step. It is found on both sides of this relic, on the left and the right, and it is here for only one purpose. This symbol means authority and ownership of both lands and both continents. They ruled Africa and the Americas, and this symbol, believe it or not, is found throughout the land of Egypt, and it means the throne, the king. And these identifying alien hieroglyphics means that these kingdoms and this earth is ours. This alien code has been sleeping for over 1,000 years, and not one of us on Earth has been able to unlock its meaning. A meaning that clearly shows us we have an alien father, a father that comes from the stars. And yet, there is one last piece of this puzzle which will stagger you. This alien code looks to be identical on both sides, and yet it is not. The right side shows the pyramids of the Aztecs and the Egyptians, and its connections to the Stargate. These two large circular objects represent the sun, and they are round, and yet they are represented by pyramids. The glory is here. This winding and curling object on the left is connected to the sun circle as well. Nevertheless, it is not Egyptian or Aztec, and neither is it found in the land of the Maya. This object is very far away, and when you find it, it will leave you speechless. On the left side of this codex, you will see a winding and curling design that is also attached to the sun. This too represents their land and their rule, as they also ruled this land in our ancient past, and this land will also determine our future. It is a land that has more UFO activity than anywhere else on this earth, and the land of their rule is the United States of America. And the origin of this swirling snake and stargate is found here. This is Peebles, Ohio, and this is the place of the Serpent Mound. It is a serpent that can only be understood when seen from above, and once you see it, you'll see it is a serpent devouring what looks like an egg, and yet once inside the serpent's mouth, you see the answer, and the answer is the image of a pyramid. The serpent devours this egg with the mouth of a pyramid. These two symbols are here to show us something that no human being on earth has ever understood, and that is this. This is the serpent and the sun, and although the religious around the world are taught that the serpent means the devil, it does not. We now know that the winged serpent is nothing more than an airplane. And we have all come to know that this serpent is actually the serpent of the sun. These two objects are always together, and they are bonded for one reason. It is an alien word, and it is part of their language. This is a worm, and to understand it requires virtually no intellect at all. And this, on the other hand, is a serpent or a snake. And when you see them side by side, you will find that they look similar and yet distinctly different. They move exactly the same, and yet the worm is smaller and the snake is longer.